I should have itched my nose before I hit record. Today we have Dead Street by Mickey Spillane. This is a hard case crime book. Mickey Spillane, born March 9th, 1918 in Brooklyn, died July 17th, 2006 in Morrill Inlet, South Carolina. 225 million copies of his books have sold worldwide. That's insane. And I don't think he's really read that much anymore. This book was kind of so. This is one of his last books that he wrote, and Max Allan Collins, I guess, kind of got it ready for publishing. And he Max Allan Collins, which I think I have a book that I'm going to do for. Do I? Yeah, I'm going to do Corey's Cut and August as well, which is Max Allan Collins. Anyway, was a big fan. Comparing him to like Dashiell Hammond and some of the other big names that I can't think of right off the top of my head. A good YouTuber would have had all that stuff prepared, but I'm not a good YouTuber. But this is the Raymond Chandler and James M. Cain, which I don't know who James M. Cain is. Mickey Spillane was kind of known for the Hammer novels, and Mike Hammer. He even played Mike Hammer, I guess, in a movie. Didn't know that. But Mickey Spillane, I guess, was kind of like canceled before canceling was popular. He just very much hated. I don't know why, but it is what it is. This book was published on October 30th, 2007, so it's humorously. I don't know the word. Humorously feels right, but it's not funny that it was published after he was dead. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It was published after he passed, and this is the first Mickey Spillane I ever read, and I'll tell you what, I want to read more. It was fun. It was, he's no John Steinbeck or anything like that, but there is maybe a year ago I read The Maltese Falcon by Dashiell Hammond. I didn't like it, right? But then I started reading like the Michael Crichton, John Lang books. I'm like, okay, these are just this sort of genre. It's fun. It's for fun. It's not like yeah, there's some of them that are classics, and I'm not saying that they're all not written well, but they're just supposed to be like brain candy. You sit down on a rainy day and you read a Mickey Spillane crime novel. They're not trying to be anything than what they're supposed to be. So I do think that I was overly critical of the Maltese Falcon. But I get it now. So I know I ticked some people off with my Dashiell Hammond video. I get it now. I didn't get it back then. I get it now. But this story, Dead Street, it's about a street that is dead. Our main man, Jack Stang, otherwise known as Shooter, because he shoots people. My hair is just so awful. I need a haircut. His street is dead. His precinct's closing up, and it's time to retire. Well, he's approached by the son of a vet. So what happened was his girl that he was engaged to, they were going to get married because that's what you do when you're engaged. She got some documents that she was going to hand off to her fiance, and the mob tried taking her out. She survived, but she became blind and lost all of her memory, and she was found by a vet. And this is why I say he's not going to be compared to no John Steinbeck, but the vet, raised, basically she became part of the family. The vet bought two houses in Florida, one for her and then one for John Stang because he cared for her. He wanted to see her life come back and stuff. So John goes down to Florida, moves into this house, and quickly they rekindle things, even though she doesn't really remember anything. She's blind. But with the help of Jack Stang, all this stuff starts coming back to her. And 20 years later, they find out that the mob is still after her and this, that, and the other, and that she has this information that can put a lot of people away. So Jack Stang is flying back and forth between New York and Florida, trying to piece all this stuff together. What did she know? What did she have? What and it's a fun book. It's not realistic. It's kind of silly at times, but it was a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed Mickey Spillane. I don't know how much of this is Mickey Spillane. I don't know how much of this Max Allan Collins had in on it. My understanding was that it was pretty much done. Just needed some polishing, maybe, to get it ready for publication. But to find out what happens, you're just gonna have to read the book. So um, maybe I should mention too that the retirement community in Florida was like basically a cop slash firefighter retirement community. Like all the cops from NYC would go down there to retire pretty much. So he fit right in. And the other people thought she was the wife of a cop, which I guess technically she was, sort of engaged to a cop 20 years prior. So, but I don't know. Let me know down below. Have you read any Mickey Spillane? Have you read Dead Street? I suggest I picked this. I think it was like $2.70 at BAM. Like I bought it used. It was no money at all, and it was a lot of fun. It actually took me a little time to read it because I've been super busy. Otherwise, this is like you could very easily just sit down and gobble it up in an afternoon if you really wanted to. But me, it took like 4 days because I just had so much stuff going on. But yeah, I can't wait to. I'm definitely going to read more. I think I'm going to read another Mickey Spillane this month. One of his. Oh, yeah, it's right here. One of his westerns. So hopefully I'll get around to this. Yeah, and Max Allan Collins. So hopefully I'll get around to this month too, and we'll have a little bit of a Mickey Spillane month. So that's it for this one, peeps. Cheers. Oh, before I go, I didn't do any prep for this. I don't know if this is. I have an affiliate link to bookshop.org down below. We gotta add that in there. I'm not sure if this is still available. If this is still available, I will put a link to it down below. If you use my bookshop.org affiliate link, you get an awesome book at no extra cost to yourself. I get a little commission. It's a win-win. It's a win-win. So even if they don't have Dead Street, if you use my affiliate link down below to buy books, I still get a small commission. So it's a good thing. Now that's it for this one, peeps. Cheers.